I would like to ask somebody to policy reform what the key objectives of the government website are and how frequently these are reviewed.
On the Minister for Policy and Reform to reply.
Thank you, Mr Deputy President. The key objectives of Isle of Man Government's website, gov.im, are to enable all departments, statutory boards and offices to provide information and online services to the public via one front door. The objectives are reviewed from time to time.
Supplementary question, Mr Moorhouse.
Thank you, Mr Deputy President. And that was a rather brief answer, but does the Minister believe a cost of over 300,000 in the last 5 years is a justifiable amount for what appears to be little more than a directory?
Minister to reply.
Yes, I do believe it's a competitive and a benchmarked amount because it's procured and it's provided by a contractor under a procurement framework. And secondly, gov.im is much more than just a directory. Gov.im is a platform for the delivery of government. Go back and read the digital strategy. It's absolutely fundamental. Go back and have a read of the digital strategy review in November 2018. £10 million a month is paid over gov.im for online online transactions. And do I think that the gov.im platform can be improved? Fundamentally, and that's why it's so many projects are under evaluation at the moment as part of the Smart Services framework to make gov.im even more of a one front door access into information and into the execution of online services.
Supplementary question, Mr Moorhouse.
Thank you, Mr Deputy President. I would like to ask the Minister why the homepage doesn't include any images to highlight the unique aspects of the island and the success of its people. Shouldn't this costly website be the island shop window?
Minister to reply.
Is the gov.im perfect from every perspective? No, it isn't. I've already said that in my answer. Under the framework, the cost of maintaining and developing the website, as shown by the figures last week, was halved in the last 5 years. It went down from 60,000 per year to 30,000. And we do have some major projects coming up which are in the evaluation stage. In Jersey recently, they've spent several millions on upgrading their government website, and we're in the stage of evaluating projects to make gov.im a platform and much more of a window into public service in all sorts of ways. And that will be coming as part of budget frameworks and use of the digital fund to government in coming months.
Supplementary question, Mr Moorhouse.
Thank you, Mr Deputy President. In terms of moving forward, can you reassure members that these changes will actually convey what is special about the Isle of Man as being a special place to live and work? Currently, it's not reflecting that at all.
Minister to reply.
Thank you, Mr Deputy President. I don't want in any way to diminish the objective. Of course, that's an important consideration. We do need to convey the best impression of the island to anybody who comes to gov.im. But what I'm saying is something much more structural and much more fundamental. What I'm saying is that gov.im is having money spent on it, so it's the platform on which to deliver smart services framework and one public service in a more efficient way. We have to make sure that we take everybody with us because digital inclusion aspects of all this is good. But as we do the transformational aspects of gov.im, we will also make sure that it looks beautiful and presents the island in the way it should as a special place to live and work.
Question, Dr Allinson.
Thank you, Mr Deputy President. Would the Minister agree that the gov.im website is only one of many websites providing information on the Isle of Man, including the Visit Isle of Man website, the Locate Isle of Man website and the Culture Fanning website, which give a much better description. But the gov.im website is very much about delivering services to people rather than information to people perhaps off island. Thank you.
Here. The question is, of course, about the government website. The Minister to reply.
Yeah, I do agree, and I commend locate.im, visit.im and culturevanning.im for the services they provide.